Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're having another turbo update, ladies and gentlemen. You guys wanted them daily, so that is something I'm going to be providing. Not every day is going to be a bang out day in terms of news, but at least you get a peace of mind with turbo. We will jump into the micro moves. We'll talk about the big moves and you know what? Anything new that's popped up. Listen, this is the official Turbo Toad page, right? Highly recommend following if you're already not following it. Every single follower helps, every single like, every single comment, every single post with, the dollar sign and turbo on Twitter will only bring in more attention. Remember what I said? One ant might not seem so dangerous, but a colony of ants can do serious damage. And at the end of the day, that is pretty much how I see us. So, one thing I want to talk about is Turbo officially hit another milestone, ladies and gentlemen. 50,000 followers. We just made a video yesterday talking about how, the amount of holders are increasing and we were like at 49,000 something and one day later we hit 50,000, holders. So incredible strong momentum, just roughly 2 weeks ago we had a couple thousand less holders and now we are growing at a rapid rate. Also, you have to remember right now we are, in general, the market is chilling a little bit more. We know it's the end of the year, and we know things are a little bit slower because of Christmas, holidays, and then weekends popping up. And we know the yearly candles are coming to a close. So, price isn't going to be moving that much last second. But yeah, look, 50,000 holders, and I expect this to grow a lot into the hundreds of thousands of holders, possibly breaking that million mark, but for sure the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of holders during altcoin season, during all-time euphoria, during when every single video, is getting thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of views on crypto. I expect Turbo to be going strong. All right. Um, and yeah, you know what? When there's what is it called? Turbo is doing and making waves and paving waves when you have other coins trying to copy Turbo, ladies and gentlemen, right? We know that there's new meme coins going into the AI sector just like Turbo, and Turbo is the number one coin. So they're trying to, get on that wavelength. Also, we see, right? There's people making copycat of pretty much Turbo, right? Turbo AI Live has nothing to do with the official Turbo, but they're also using the same, not Turbo hashtag, but the Turbo sign. And we know there's also base turbo, right? Which has nothing to do with the official turbo. So people are making duplicates. There may be certain opportunities to potentially make money, quickly flip it, right? I'm not saying I'm getting into this coin. I'm not covering this coin. I'm just saying, generally speaking, though, there's already copycats of turbo. And, maybe in one or two of these, you can make a quick flip, but this is going to be the main winner this cycle. It is the number one coin. It's done the most. It has the most data. And like I said, this is the one I'm personally heavy invested in. So, right. So, like I said, just wanted to show that, you know, new milestone, more copycats. And now we're just going to jump into the charts, ladies and gentlemen. Each day that goes by just pretty much confirms more and more that we are indeed going to be having a typical accumulation zone, right? We shouldn't have it for too long in general. When we compare it to the other accumulation zone, we had these highs and these highs. And after that, I'm just going to count the candles out loud. Uh, Actually, out loud. I'm going to take it from here to here roughly. And we saw that was 119 days. And then if we take it from this over here to this, we are at 77 days. Now, I don't think we're going to need roughly another, good amount of days, another 40 days to expand. I think we are going to be expanding sooner than later, especially if we go on the 2 week, right? 2 week is something that I don't really cover often, but it does sometimes show really good data. We can just see how clean and easy this retest is. We can see on the 2 week candles how well it's looking to be closing, roughly in the middle, showing extreme weak signs of selling pressure, right? Even with the 3 week, which is a little bit more tricky, we can see we are slowly gaining back momentum, right? Kind of doing like a U type shape, a U type letter, right? Like this. And even though 3 week isn't always the most promising in terms of data because it's on a weird time frame, sometimes you can see. Obviously, on the monthly, we are looking good. Of course, on the 3 month, we're looking amazing. I mean, one, two, three, four, five 3 month candles in a row, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going 6 month, pretty much, you know, years of green, and of course, a year of green. And you know what? Even though it has a little bit of a wick, that is okay because I expect to be smashing through it. And you know what? On a micro move, I do expect Turbo to be pulling back, right? We talked about how this is still our initial first target, which is around 0.0085, right? Good buying opportunity over there. That's where I would be looking to be dollar cost averaging. Like I said, I play my dollar cost averages a little different. So if I bought $100 worth of Turbo here, if Turbo comes down a little bit lower, I will put in $200 over here because then, we're not going to just get an average of in the middle. We're actually going to get a lower average somewhere here. And you know what? I'm okay with that. And obviously, that's better, especially that I don't mind being aggressive because of the context of the market. We know in general, the context of the market is to be going up, generally speaking, over the next few weeks and months, right? We know altcoin season is around the corner. So I don't mind being more aggressive. Worst case scenario, if everyone's wrong about this bull run and everything just blows up, you know what? I lose money and it is what it is. We will make, more money in the future through trading, through other ways of income. And you know what? There may be other future opportunities where you can still quickly flip a bag. So that's my mentality approaching these markets. Not really scared, right? Mentality is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen, right? It is very, very important. If you do not have your mental on point, then there's a good chance you won't be making money, right? Because part of the mental is greed, knowing what to sell, um, being okay with technically not making the most, right? You're never going to sell at the literal top. Most of us won't. And that's okay. So we can't be aiming for the top. We can't be thinking, well, I sold, 10% lower. Oh, that could have been an X amount of money, right? Or, so you sell for 10% lower and then it goes up another 5%. You're like, oh, if I just waited a little bit, could have recovered. Or it goes up another 25%. It might sting a little bit because, we are people. At the end of the day, we are emotional. We are pretty prideful and egotistical. But, you have to realize you are making a lot of money. And most people are going to be losers this cycle because only roughly 3 to 5% each cycle actually cash out and make money, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, we are still on track with Turbo. We know 50,000 holders, new milestone. Technical analysis still looks great. I expect a little bit more consolidation. And once again, we have copycats, which is probably a great sign. It might be a little bit annoying, but it just shows how well Turbo is doing, that people are trying to, leech off it and grab a little slice of the pie. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick update. Hope you guys enjoyed. I believe during, next year, there's going to be many, many massive updates. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you guys informed. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.